Good morning, YouTube universe. This is Miss Max, and you are listening to Miss Max's Story Time, an adult entertainment channel. Today, I want to talk to you about the local scene here. I was thinking, what a great find. What a great place. What a great fun group. Well, there are certain individuals who are absolutely amazing. And then there are the others. The ones who revel in slander, reputation ruining, shit stirring, maligning. They're malignant members of the community, and they should be banned. But instead, they seem to be the most visible, most popular, and people vie for their attention. Maybe it's because they don't want to be on the naughty list or the bad list or a target. But if you have varying and different opinions on how things should be, watch out, because there's a label on your back that says, kick me, say bad things about me, scare people away from me, especially if you're good looking, have something nobody else offers, and might be a threat to somebody who has the same type of title. My best friend says they're never going to train their replacement. Don't look to them for help. And you know what? She's right. She's right. She says, when I said I saw somebody working beautifully at my first play party, remember all the way back when I was so excited about the consent class. I don't know if I ever told you about, I'll have to go through the videos and see. I saw someone, a male, working beautifully at that party. Just gorgeous. Just, he knew what he was doing. That was obvious by his technique. I have taken classes in anatomy physiology. I was the top scoring student in all three of my anatomy physiology hands-on lab classes, one of which was special projects. I was a lead member of the team. And the first one who actually was comfortable with a cadaver. And it took me a long time to get there, don't get me wrong. I wanted to go right out of high school, but when I realized that I was going to be touching dead bodies, it just didn't, and I couldn't. But now, you know, I'm better. I'm an adult, and it's okay, and it's for science, and I'm there with that. But anyway, back to my story. I knew he was doing a great job. The aftercare, the pre-care, the mid-care, everything was gorgeous. I was hoping to get to know him better, but just like everybody else in this community, he very touchy, very freaking touchy. And you know, you can't touch a person's hand without setting off a whole riot of rumors that you're a predator. Well, you know, I'm sorry. This whole consent thing is a beautiful thing. You heard me say it should be taught in 6th grade to the masses. To the masses. However, if I touch your hand, or you and I are looking at each other and giving each other Google eyes, and I touch your hand. Now, I didn't grab you by your wussy, and I didn't smack you on your hiney, and I didn't pull you by your hair, but I touched your hand, and you're going to get upset. Okay, that to me is really, really, really persnickety. Anyway, back to my topic, which is this community loving to slander beautiful people. There's a fella that I met, shy. His wife is shy, quiet, good-looking couple. And all of a sudden, they're saying He's abusive. Abusive, really. I sat next to him for about 3 hours and not net, across the table from him for about 3 hours at a munch one time. And I never got the feeling from any of his words, any of his deeds, any of his actions, any of his body language, any of his eye contact, any of that he was in any way predatory, abusive, or otherwise waiting to strike. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been preyed upon by narcissists, but that's in my own personal life. When I'm looking out and I'm seeing others, I can see them pretty clearly. And lately, I've been stellar at this. However, like I say, these people are in a popularity contest. They're, I don't know. Do they really want to narrow the field to just the same old faces over and over again? Because they've got me to the point where I don't even want to go back to the dungeon. Now here I felt at home. I felt like I found a comfortable spot. I felt like this would be the place that I could develop my skills as a dom. But I was wrong. I was really wrong. But I had no idea the rumor mill. I had no idea about the backstabbing biatches that resided there. Not reside, but, they're at every party. Some of them might even be dungeon masters as far as I know. I've been to 3 play parties. The third one, I went with a beautiful victim. OMG. Just adorable. Love that guy. Smart, articulate, fun, funny, honest, experienced. We negotiated a scene. We had a lovely meal beforehand, met some lovely people, went to the dungeon, did what we did, had a great time. I trampled him. It was great. I had boots at first, and then I had pointy heels. Did I tell you about this? I think I did. But in the middle of the scene, not in the middle, after I got into my pointy heels, and once I realized, oh, I'm fatigued and I better not proceed this way anymore, because I didn't, I wanted to hurt him, but I didn't want to hurt him. You know what I mean? No permanent injuries, no scars, no lasting repercussions, maybe a week's worth of bruises, but no more than that. So I told him I'm too fatigued to continue to trample. So what I'm going to do is walk around you and poke you with my heel and kick you for a minute. And he was good with that, and I was good with that. So that's what we did. I may have told you this, but after about 2 minutes of doing that, I had a DM come up to me and say, we would like you, another DM asked me to come tell you that we would like you to keep 1 foot on the floor at all times. And I said I had just told my victim that, and we had discussed that already. Here's the thing. They saw I was being safe, but they came over to tell me to be safe. Okay. But later on, I learned that somebody was saying my scene had to be stopped because I was unsafe. No, it didn't have to be stopped. And no, I wasn't being unsafe. And when I told my victim this, he said he would be my reference, that he, and he has lots of experience. So I'm not worried about my reputation so much. I mean, I was a little bit catty because one of the, quotes, submissives, unquotes, said that he gained weight and he looked really fat to me. I don't know. Maybe it was a haircut. Maybe, I don't know. He looked really fat. And I just kept saying that. Like, oh, I'm so glad he looks so fat. It makes me happy because, look, I was disappointed. I had hoped, that something, anyway. Listen, I was new. I was the shiny new dom in the community, and honestly, they wanted to play with me, and the truth is, who knows what other doms do? I was seriously looking for someone, and now I'm taking a break on looking for someone serious. I'm taking a break on play partners. I'm taking a break from that. What I'm doing now is concentrating on my personal life and finding out where this all fits in. Because as much as I love BDSM, and I do, it's just being a dominant woman my whole life and suppressing that side to try to, quotes, fit in, um, that was not fun. But now I'm having fun. And, some of it isn't fun. I have experienced some sort of weirdness with another narcissist that is just blown up beyond my even. I didn't even know it could go this far. I didn't even know it could go this far. But it is, and it has, and it does. And uh it's weird, just way weird. And I'm not going to get into the details, but that aside, I have to concentrate on my personal life and getting everything in order so that I can move forward in a stepwise manner. And you know that I do like to progress linearly. I do think abstract, but I like to progress in a linear fashion because I do like to jump from point A to point D. Yeah, maybe put a toe in at point B and then like skip over point C, but I do like to proceed linearly. Anyway, I emailed the wife of the guy and said, listen, if you want to talk, I'm here. And I signed my email, completely unpredatorily yours. Miss Max. So who knows what's going to happen? I've got these dark stories coming up, so just be forewarned. I will warn you in advance when the story I'm about to tell is ugly. Um, oh, and by the way, I think my new roommate stole from me. I think he stole from me, and I will be letting you know how that goes. So this is a record of my fun times in life and my attitude toward them and my perspective on them, and it's my opinion. So whether or not this is true or fiction is up to you to decide, dear audience. And in that case, have a great day. I will see you later. And hey, thanks for tuning in. And there's that little thumbs up symbol. Would you hit that for me if you liked my video? My video? Thank you. Have a great day.